Greetings, my friends. It's Mahdi, marketingmasteryonline.org. I just wanted to take a few minutes to talk to you about two things: network distribution and residual income, because they're so powerful. And the reason why people have not gravitated to this business model is because there's so much ambiguity. There's so much unknown about these two phrases, but at the same time, it's the most powerful thing that you can do as an individual, binding with other individuals who share a common desire to have economic stability. You thereby form a network. You decide that you want to have monies flow to you. You get in the middle of this chain between the manufacturer of a product and the consumer, or in the case of a service, between the producer of a service and the end user, and you become the one who distributes. And he or she who distributes holds the chips. Now, why is this concept so powerful? Because it rides on the energy of a group of people. It rides on relationships. And relationships, my dear friends, are the fastest way for information to be communicated through a relationship. It's the fastest way for services to be rendered through relationships. It's the fastest way for doors of opportunity to be opened through relationships. So when we speak about residual income and we speak about distribution, we had better be speaking about relationships, because it is part and parcel to this process. I'm here to tell you that you can go from zero to your first $5,000 a month in your own residual income business that you can operate from your home or your home office within the first 6 months, and it can take less than that. I'm giving 6 months at the absolute outset, the absolute farthest margin for someone who absolutely just cannot discipline themselves to do the things that they're supposed to do, because that's all it takes. This is just a exercise in learning certain skill sets, certain principles, and making sure that you do those skills, that you perform those tasks every day with some frequency. And the biggest ones are going to be effective and frequent communication with your group of relationships, with your associates. So let's have this conversation. Residual income, network distribution, and relationships. Let's start from the aspect of the marketplace. This is October, almost at November of 2010. So people in this country, United States of America, are under some financial duress. People are having hard times. Folk are losing houses. They're absolutely losing jobs. And unemployment rate is at an all-time high. And folk are scrambling, trying to figure out how they're going to keep the same standard of living that they had prior to the economic collapse. So listen to this. The marketplace is pretty much the same all the time, no matter what the quote-unquote economic condition is. The marketplace consists of people who provide services and people who take those services. People who manufacture goods and people who consume those goods. It's never going to change. It also consists of people who bring those goods or distribute or transfer those goods in the marketplace. They are the ones that set up the relationships between manufacturers and end users. These are wholesalers, distributors, retailers, etc., etc. Now, we're going to be speaking about a business model that involves you and a team of your associates being the ones who are the distributors, the ones who are between a manufacturer and the consumer of his or her, of that company's product. between a provider of service and the person that is the end user of that service. All companies, it doesn't matter whether it's your doctor, your lawyer, the grocer, the family grocer, family store in the neighborhood, or a multinational conglomerate. It doesn't matter whether it's a retail establishment or a service company. It just doesn't matter. All companies need the same two things in order to thrive and grow. And once you understand this, you realize how much power you have as a person who is willing to lock their brains with some other people and be the distributor, be the one who delivers that product, delivers those services in the marketplace. All companies want and need the same two things. All companies want a loyal customer. They want a loyal customer base. They want somebody that's going to come back to their store, look for their product amongst 1,000 similar products on a shelf, and pick their product time and time and time again. All companies want a loyal consumer that's going to come back for their service, be it your doctor, your dentist, your barber, the electric company, your cell phone provider. Doesn't matter. They want someone who's going to subscribe to their service and keep that subscription month after month after month, or whatever the cycle is. So all companies want and need the same two things. We figured out that we can get everything that we want by arranging for companies to get what they want. Well, what do they want? We just said they need a loyal customer base for one, and the second thing is they want more customers. They want a bigger market share, right? Not only do they want you as a loyal customer, they want more customers, as many as they can get over time. So we figured out that if we can arrange to add customer base to a company, we can arrange for the product that this manufacturer, this company has, to be delivered to a customer who's going to be loyal to them. If we could arrange that and give the company what it wants, they're willing to pay us a handsome commission for doing that. If we can arrange for a provider of a service to increase the number of people that take their service, subscribe to their service, then they're willing to pay us for that, because we're cutting out all of the advertising, all of the other expenses that they would have to do. We're bringing them a customer so they don't have any expenses incurred until that customer shows up. Then they pay us. Their advertising costs they keep in their pocket until the customer shows up, and then instead of spending millions and millions of dollars in radio advertising, television advertising, journal spots, newspaper spots, internet advertising, we orchestrate bringing a customer to them. They save that advertising expense and pay it out to us in the way of commissions. This is an incredible business. Once you understand how this business works and what power you have in the marketplace, we're going to stop here and we'll take it up from that point. This discussion of residual income, network distribution, and relationships. It's always a pleasure. My name is Mahdi. This is marketingmasteryonline.org. We'll see you on the next video.